The simple impulse turbine is D-level turbine. D-level turbines are always constructed to work with converging diverging nozzle. It means the steam is entering to the D-level turbine under supersonic velocity, while the steam is expanding in the single row of blades. In case of D-level turbine, the energy transfer from steam to blade is very high. Because of that rapid rate of energy transfer from steam to blade, the turbine, means D-level turbine, is running at very high speed. At that very high speed, the structural damage may be occurring due to centrifugal force. To minimize the structural damage or to minimize the speed of the turbine, practically we are going to expand the steam in more than one stage. That mechanism is called compounding of steam turbine. Compounding is mainly required for the impulse turbine. There are three kinds of compoundings are available, namely velocity compounding is also called Curtis turbine. Second one, pressure compounding, is also called Rayleigh turbine. Third one is pressure velocity compounding. In case of impulse turbines, the blades are arranged such that to have the uniform area of the flow. As long as the area of the flow remains same, pressure of the working fluid remains same. But while the steam is passing through the nozzle, pressure decreases. Because of the decrease in pressure, enthalpy is dropping. The drop of enthalpy is converted to kinetic energy. That means a high velocity jet is leaving from the nozzle, or by the time the steam is passing through the nozzle, let this is the nozzle, while the steam is passing through the nozzle, pressure of the steam is decreasing, velocity of the flow increases. In case of blade arrangement, let this is the movable blade and fixed blade. The blade which is connected to the rotor is called rotor blade, is also called movable blade. The blade which is connected to the stator is called stator blade. Stator is also a circular disc, but it is not keyed to the shaft. Anyhow, this is the movable blade, this is the stator blade or fixed blade. While the steam is passing either in the rotor blade section or stator blade section, pressure remains constant. Pressure remains constant in both movable blade section and fixed blade section. Whereas velocity is decreasing in the movable blade and is remaining constant in the fixed blade theoretically. This is how the pressure and velocity are affected while the steam is passing in the nozzle region, movable blade and fixed blade section. With this basic information, let us discuss the velocity compounding steam turbine. This is the arrangement of the velocity compounding steam turbine. It consists of nozzle, movable blade, fixed blade, movable blade, fixed blade, movable blade. These nozzles are arranged to the casing around its circumference. Movable blades are attached to the rotor. Fixed blades are connected to the stator blades. As we know, the steam is entering to the nozzle under high pressure. Under high pressure, the steam is entering to the nozzle. This is the pressure of the steam while it is entering to the nozzle. That pressure is decreasing while it is passing through the nozzle. The pressure of the steam decreases while it is passing through the nozzle. This drop of pressure is an indication of drop of enthalpy. That drop of enthalpy is causing for increase in velocity of the steam. It means practically steam is entering to the nozzle under very low velocity. That low velocity steam is passing through the nozzle for increasing its velocity. That means while the steam is passing through the nozzle, pressure is dropping. The drop of pressure is causing for increasing the velocity. And the pressure remains constant in both fixed blade section and mobile blade section. Pressure cannot be changed. With this pressure, the steam is left to the condenser. This is the PB called back pressure, can also be called as condenser pressure. It means in case of Curtis turbine or velocity compounding steam turbine, the total pressure from boiler to condenser is dropping within the nozzle only. Come to the mobile blade section. While the steam is passing in the mobile blade section, the velocity is decreasing due to transfer of energy from steam to blade, and this velocity remains constant in the fixed blade section, and the velocity is further decreasing in the mobile blade. Next mobile blade remains constant in the fixed blade section and is further decreasing its velocity in the mobile blade section. With this velocity, the steam is leaving from the Curtis turbine or velocity compounding steam turbine. VB by the back velocity, PB by the back pressure. That is how the pressure and velocity are changing while the steam is passing either in the mobile blade section or fixed blade section. Once again, while the steam is passing through the nozzle, due to drop of pressure, velocity increases. Pressure is dropping for increasing the velocity, and that pressure remains constant in all the blade sections, whereas velocity is decreasing in the mobile blade section, and theoretically it remains constant in the fixed blade section. That is how practically the steam is made to expand in more than one stage for utilizing the more and more energy present in the steam and to decrease the speed of the turbine.
JioByte is the world's leading digital media business that serves people, institutions, businesses and non-profits to change their lives and students they represent. Do visit www.jiobyte.org.